Hello everybody, Karios TCG, and we are going into part 2 of Phantasmal Flames, the code card redeeming. So last video we did get some decent pulls. The Megalopony SIR, the Charizard full art, as well as the Charizard full art, as well as the regular art, the play set of that, and two full arts for Mega Sharpedo, uh, Togedemaru, and a bunch of other cards as well. Hopefully, this time around for part 2, we'll get our hands on the any other good hits in this set, specifically like the Dawn SIR or Grimsley's move. Hopefully, we can get one of those. Would be nice. Alright, let's do it. Let's do this. Sharkadet, Sableye, Bronzor, Prinplup, Gramble, Darmanitan, Meloetta, Bronzong, well, the Arcrelodon, and Zacian, which is funny because I actually have the stamp one from pre-release. Oddish, he is number 1. Lombre, Pomo, Snubble, Dizzying Valley, Seviper, Punk Helmet, Suicune, Grimsley's move, and the third Plummet. Murkrow, Bronzor, Oddish, Pommy, Helmet, Bramble Gas, the Seviper, Crocodile, Fire Breather, and a Genesect. Krokorok, Gligar, Piloswine, Milcery, Cresselia, Grimsley's move, Eternatus, Moltres. Okay, so we got the second Nimble, so I'm actually gonna be able to read this instead of just skipping it. For 1 grass energy, flail around, flip 3 coins. This attack does 10 damage for each heads, so that's roughly 30. That's not all that great, because 30, I mean, for a basic Pokemon, that's quote-unquote okay. Could be better. And a Suicune. Bloom, Jigglypuff, Mischievous, Lotad, Ceruledge, Jumbo Ice Cream, Wondrous Patch, Apom, oh my god. No fucking way. No fucking way. This did not happen. This did not happen. Oh my lord. Yo, I just want, yo, can I stop this recording? Can I? Because there's no freaking way that I got the Mega Charizard EX SIR, the first. Oh my god. I swear I be hitting heat in terms of full, like, online, but in real life I get like nothing. Oh my god, that art is so good though. Oh man. I'm shocked. I have to pinch my... Ow! Ow! Okay, this is definitely not a dream. This is real. But you see it here, folks. We got ourselves the SIR Mega Charizard EX. Yay me! I do apologize. It is like early in the morning I'm recording this, so... Oh, and a full art battle cage. Prevent all damage counters from being placed on bench Pokemon. both yours and your opponent by effects of attacks and abilities from the opponent's Pokemon. So this basically shuts down Monkey Dory and the Duskull line, which is actually pretty good because, not gonna lie to you, sick and tired of getting hit by them. Well, I say that, but I use the Duskull line for Charizard, so I'm not exactly exempt from that either. Bronzor, I'm shocked that I actually got the SIR Charizard, Mega Charizard SIR. I'm still shocked on that. Milcery, Snubble, Vibrava, Seviper, Cresselia, Blowtorch, Gligar, Oddish, and a Suicune. Now if we can get the golden rare, Mega Charizard, the hyper rare. Trapinch, Apom, Snubble, Mimikyu, Sacred Charm, Mamoswine, Arcrelodon, Cresselia, Alcremie, and a Genesect. Next pack, Oddish, Yamper, Oddish again, Sandile, Jumbo Ice Cream, Bramble Gas, Grimsley's Move, Piloswine, Zigzagoon, and our third Mega Gengar EX. Also, I do apologize once again for not having the music from the app playing. It helps it helps to record a lot easier because the music kind of drowns out my voice. So there's that. Lombre, Apom, Smeargle, Oddish, Meloetta, Tauros, another Tauros, Yamper, Blowtorch, and our first regular Mega Sharpedo EX, because last video we got 2 of the full arts of Mega Sharpedo, but not the SIR. I did see the SIR Sharpedo, and it's really nice. I do like Sharpedo. It's a really cool Pokemon. The Mega is really nice. Ghastly, Snubble, Carnivore, Pomo, Tauros, Dawn, Haunter, Murkrow, Dawn, and a Toxtricity. But no shot though. Like, who is this? I wish I can pull this card in real life. My luck is abysmal. I've seen people pull cards like this on a regular. Like, Journey Together, a good friend of mine, Relaxo from the Next Level community, he actually pulled the Lily's Clefairy, the SIR. And I remember watching him pull it. I'm like, dude, your luck is secretly cracked. And I kept telling him it's the Snorlax luck. But here I am pulling one of the best looking cards in this set. Oh my god. We're wasting time. We're wasting time here. Let's move on to the next assortment of codes to redeem. I would say we're wasting precious daylight, but we all know that's not the truth here. So it is official. My chase card, well, one of my chase cards has been achieved. The other one needs to be the Dawn SIR, the Dawn Full Art, or any of the Full Arts that are in this set. Also, I didn't get the chance to mention this before. Excuse me. Or at the very least, mentioned it in another video. I was planning on doing so, but I didn't get the time. But in terms of my full art collection, I have reached past the 300 mark. I am now at 312 full arts. Hopefully this week I will obtain more, and we are going to be close enough to finish the goal of collecting every single English full art that exists. Well, not 100% complete, but closer with every day, with every day. That's all that matters. Let's go on to the next pack. Pawmi, Piloswine, Charmander, Sableye, Battle Cage, Dawn, Haunter, Charmander. Oh, crap. Zacian illustration rare. I believe that is our third Zacian illustration rare. Bronzor, Mimikyu, Carnival, Togedemaru, Haunter, Wondrous Patch, Battle Cage, Bronzong, Eternatus, and a Suicune. I do love that art though. Which reminds me, I kind of want to get my hands on the the art from Crown Zenith. That one is really nice. If you haven't seen that card, I would advise you to look up the card from that set. It's really nice. Darumaka, Sableye, another Sableye, Seal, Lokix, Eternatus, Punk Helmet, Pawmo, Moltres, and another Pawmet. Sableye, Darumaka, Karak, Snubble, Honchkrow, Punk Helmet, Linoon, Gloom, Ambipom, and another Toxtricity. Charmander, Darumaka, Zigzagoon, Smeargle, Gliscor, Brambleghast, Haunter, Toxel. Ooh, the illustration rare Ambipom, which you get when you log in to Pokemon Live. You actually do get the Ambipom, the illustration rare. I do love Ambipom. I love the Apom line. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Bronzor, Nimble again, Gloom, Bronzong, Haunter, Ceruledge, Togedemaru, Pawmo, and our fourth and final for the playset, the Rotom EX. Vibrava, Baneri, Oddish, Karakara, Tauros, Paldean Tauros, Blowtorch, Grimsley's Move, Yamper, Second Charm, Moltres, Gligar, Togedemaru, Dugong, Prinplup, Gliscor, Wigglytuff, Ludicolo, Toxel, Darmanitan, and our regular Empoleon EX. The last video, we got the full art one. It's kind of a shame that it doesn't have an SIR though. It kind of needs one. Snubble, Charmeleon, Piloswine, Swinub, Brambleghast, Arcralodon, Honchkrow, Lotad, and our first Toxtricity illustration rare with the Sinister Surge. Once during your turn, you may use this ability, search your deck for a basic Darkness Energy and Darkness Energy card and attach it to one of your bench Darkness Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. If you attached to a Pokemon in this way, place 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Again, you could probably play this with Monkey Dory, but with that new stadium that's going to be played, I'm not so sure. I mean, anything's possible at this point. Genesect, Toxel, Dugong, Absol, Baneri, Linoon, Seviper, Dizzying Valley, Toxtricity, Darumaka, and the Moltres. I do like that art. So we did get our third Zacian. We did get our first Toxtricity, the illustration. And we got our second Ambipom, because The latter does give you one. So far, we're in a pretty good spot right now. I'm pretty content with the polls so far. Very much so. The polls have been pretty good to me. I wish my real life polls were about roughly the same. Had the same level of luck. I kind of wish they do. Maybe. But I've been doing pretty well in terms of the full art trainer stuff so far, so I'm pretty content. I normally don't really open like products, what with all the scalpers and all that stuff happening right now. Personally, I can't understand how a bunch of grown, and this is actually crazy coming from me, a bunch of grown ass adults actually fighting each other over cardboard meant for a children's card game is absolutely asinine. It is it is idiotic how there are grown ass men like there you if you haven't, you can probably go on YouTube and look at all the compilations of people fighting over a product and then literally trying to turn it over for like next to nothing or double the price because, why not, It doesn't make any sense. I really don't like that. As someone who collects for fun, I don't see the appeal of it. Bloom, Oddish, Snubble, Cresselia, Argrelodon, Punk Helmet, Cresselia, Seal, and a Vileplume with Pollen Bomb and Lively Flower. I'm not sure if this can be played in Mega Venusaur. I'll maybe not, I don't know. But Pollen Bomb for 30, your opponent active Pokemon is now asleep and poisoned, so maybe. I don't know, maybe. I'll keep a tab on that. And Lively Flower for 60 plus. If this Pokemon was healed during this turn, this attack does 120 more damage, so 180. Not bad. Bramblin, Aipom, Jump Jigglypuff, Bramblin, again, Bronzong, Haunter, I do like that art, Blowtorch, Suicune, Fire Breather, and another Vileplume. Piloswine, Nimble, Primplup, Yamper, Fire Breather, Low Kicks, Battle Cage. That was the new stadium is Battle Cage. Lotad, Togedemaru, and the Toxtricity. Sharkadet, Smeargle, Dodemaka, Mimikyu, Ceruledge, Alcremie, Linoon, Tauros, Haunter, and a Toxtricity. We're getting a lot of those lately. Gloom, Mimikyu, Korokorok, Zigzagoon, Darmanitan, Blowtorch, Battle Cage, again. Argrelodon is crazy. We get all the normal ones, but not the full art ones. But it is what it is. Crocodile. And our second Empoleon EX. I could have sworn there was an Empoleon. I don't know if it's in Battle Styles, where he's like surrounded by the Phalanx. If I guess to anyone who's going to watch, who's gonna watch the video after this is uploaded, can comment, uh, can confirm what set that is from because I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong, I could be right, I don't know. Palmo, Charcadet, Piloswine, Aipom, Wondrous Patch, Linoon, Punk Helmet, Meloetta, Ceruledge, and a Reshiram. I really like that art. Bolton, Nimble, Gligar, Piloswine, Linoon again, Meloetta, Darmanitan, Fire Breather, Strange Charm, and a Vileplume. Sorry, Sacred Charm. Smeargle, Nimble, Trapinch, Snubble, Ludicolo, Grimsley's Move, Linoon, Wigglytuff, Haunter, and the Reshiram again. Mimikyu, Bronzor, Piloswine, Charmeleon, Blowtorch, Gliscor, Meloetta, Genesect, Gramble, and Reshiram for the up-team time. Prinplup, Nimble, Milcery, Yamper, Honchkrow, Bronzong, and Grimsley's Move, Togedemaru, Toxel, and Vileplume. So the only new cards are the Gramble, and the Wigglytuff. I'm guessing those are the reverse. So that's, good to know. Okay, so I have to make sure that I redeem. We only have a small amount of them left, so we're just going to end this one. I had a feeling that I honestly, I had no idea I was going to pull that Mega Venusaur, that Mega Charizard EX SIR. Why did I say Mega Venusaur? That's Mega Evolution base. But I do like the SIR for the Mega Venusaur in that set. It's really nice. I'm only holding the cards upside down because that's how fast my phone can scan it. It can scan it much more efficiently. Okay. 9 and 10. So we only have one more code card after this, and then we are done. Jigglypuff, Seal, Smeargle, Pomo, Dizzying Valley, Arcrelodon, Mamoswine, Mamoswine again, Ceruledge, and a Moltres. Apom, Conova, Gloom, Oddish, Gliscor, Tauros, Wondrous Patch, Dizzying Valley, Blowtorch again, and a Pommet. Sableye, Lotad, Darumaka, Lotad, Cresselia, Crocodile, Paldean Tauros, Mamoswine again, Swinub again, and our first, it's interesting, our first Mismagius EX, the regular one, with Swirling Pros. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever your opponent's active Pokemon moves to the bench during this turn, their new active Pokemon is now okay, and for 2 Psychic Energies for Hexamagic for 150, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. I mean, the ability to slap for 150 and the attack to do 150 and then draw 6 cards is decent, but I think the Swirling Pros is where it's like really going to be at, because the ability to make every Pokemon that turns into active confused could be interesting. I guess you could say it would be a little vexing. Just a little light humor. Next pack. Bronzor, Vibrava, Charmander, Duraludon, Honchkrow, Haunter, Sacred Charm again, Duraludon, and a Flygon. I hope we get one of the full art, like the Dawn or Grimsley's Move. Sandile, Seal, Piplup, Piplup, Mischievous, Jumbo Ice Cream, Tauros, Ceruledge, Mamoswine, Haunter, and a Vileplume. Smeargle, Dugong, Murkrow, Snubble, Lowkicks, Honchkrow, Mamoswine, Seal, Prinplup, and our third Heracross, Mega Heracross EX. But we didn't get a full art of it yet. Kind of sad about that. Trapinch, Milcery, Gloom, Trapinch, Eternatus, Cresselia, Ludicolo, Prinplup, Snubbull, Moltres. 3 packs left. Vibrava, Lotad, Palmy, Bronzor, Gliscor, Sacred Charm, Ceruledge, Ambipom, Flygon, and our final for Mega Gengar EX. The next set, Mega Dream, is gonna have the SIR for that. So hopefully when that set comes out and we get code cards for that, we'll do another video like this, and we hope to get I hope to get my hands on the Mega Gengar, the SIR. Vibrava, Conova, Palmy, Sandile, Grimsley's Move, Gliscor, Cresselia, Absol, Sacred Charm, and the Toxtricity. Last pack. I was gonna do the last code card, but I figured we're just gonna end it with this one and then show what we have so far in terms of the collection. Gligar, Oddish, Absol, Jigglypuff, Gliscor, Linoon, Ceruledge, Granbull, Duraludon, and a Vileplume. That's actually kind of sad we didn't get any of the full art trainers from this set, but we got our hands on the Mega Charizard EX SAR. So right now you can see that 178 over 214. So I'm in a very good spot right now. So in the out of everything here, the Mega Lopunny, the Mega Charizard EX, so I only pulled roughly two SIRs in both videos, but I'm content. Every card I pulled, it's 3. Oh, that's actually a nice little note. Whenever you pull a card, it actually shows you the amount that you pulled. That's very interesting. So with that being said, we're gonna end this here. Thank you guys for watching. Big thanks to everyone that actually gave me their code cards that they didn't need. And this was fun. I like doing videos like this. And anyways, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video with your friends. This is Kairos TCG. See y'all later.